Denton. This is Jake Laughlin bringing you another episode of Discover Denton, the show brought to you by the Convention and Visitors Bureau, highlighting events around Denton. This week we have Kim Phillips of the CVB talking about National Tourism Week, and then a few tourism-themed events happening right now. So here is Kim Phillips.
Good afternoon, Denton. This is Kim Phillips coming to you from the Convention and Visitors Bureau here in Denton with Discover Denton Radio. And today we are going to talk about National Tourism Week because that's what's going on this week. National Tourism Week is the annual salute to travel and tourism in America. That's right. All across the country this week in cities and towns from coast to coast, cities are celebrating the importance of tourism to economy. It's a tradition that's been going on now since 1984, and local events are happening in cities, businesses, travel businesses, nationwide, championing the power of travel to our economies. Let me try to bring this home to you a little bit. A lot of people are surprised when they find out that Denton actually has an investment in tourism as an industry, an important industry here to our city. And it really is. Let me start at the statewide level and just give you some ideas. Statewide, arts and culture really have been proven over and over again to be a primary driver to our state's economy. It's really that simple. Economic impact studies have proven time and time again that there's an inextricable link between the creative industries in a community and that community's economic development, job recruitment, and tourism. And we have really seen this happen with Denton. If you want a visual picture of that, just think about our entertainment district in the downtown Denton area, from the square all the way down toward the A train, downtown Denton Transit Center. All of that development that has happened there in the last 5 years, that is the result of economic development. What you've seen unfold there is economic development relative to that creative economy. The arts, the music scene, the architecture, people's efforts to preserve the original look and feel to our city so that we don't have some faux downtown like everyone else is building. That's important. All of that comes together to create that product. Now, arts and culture play a major role in community development and redevelopment. Creates jobs as well as fostering an environment and amenities that attract talented young workers. Now that's been a major goal of ours here in Denton for a long time. We know that the culture, the creative culture that's here, it's fueled by two awesome universities, nearly 55,000 educated, creative people coming out of our universities, as well as our junior college that's here. All of that is fueling this dramatic pool of talent that we want to keep here and that companies recognize is already here. And so it actually becomes an attraction, an economic development tool to bring people, to bring companies and jobs to Denton because the talent pool is already here. Let me give you some numbers. The arts and culture industry is responsible for $4.6 billion in taxable sales every year in Texas. $290 million in state taxes directly related to arts and cultural activities. And then we got another $150 million in local and state tourism revenue that's attributable to the arts and culture industry. Now I want to bring this all the way home right here to Denton. What does it really mean to us? Year-end 2011 economic impact numbers in Denton, visitor spending in Denton County, countywide, $600.5 million. That is nothing to snub at. Let's take it all the way to the city of Denton. Visitor spending right here in the city of Denton during the year 2011, $151 million. Where's that being spent? It's being spent in attractions, restaurants, live music venues, merchandise, shops, even convenience stores when people stop to buy gas on their way back out of town. Concert tickets, venue tickets, you name it. That's where that money is coming from, and that's coming from people from outside of Denton who come here to spend their money. And yet that money stays here, turns around within this city, and puts money in people's pockets, jobs, it creates revenue for everybody. It trickles down and attaches to every single person. Talking about jobs. Jobs, 5,580 jobs in Denton County are directly attributable to the tourism industry, making $43 million in earnings. Local tax revenues, $3.4 million. State tax revenues, $9 million. And that's all just 2011. The numbers are even bigger from 2012 because we're on a comeback. The economy is on its comeback. The source for all these numbers, by the way, if you want to check it out for yourself, that is from the Office of the Governor Tourism Division. You can check it out at State of Texas, Economic Impact of Travel on Texas. And you can actually see the past 11 years there, 1990 to 2011, which is where the most recent numbers conclude. All that said, Denton is in the running for participating in National Tourism Week as we are every year, and we've got several different activities going on this week. Tonight at the Campus Theater, opening at 6 o'clock, we have the I Am Denton Awards show. This is going to be really cool. Imagine the Oscar Awards honed down to be all about Denton. And what we're going to do is premiere the top 20 films from the I Am Denton contest that concluded last week. And there'll be red carpet. There'll be an MC that's handing out the awards. There are going to be the envelopes, the most important envelopes. Everybody will get their awards, including the Media Arts Department at Denton Independent School District. They're going to be giving out their awards as well. And they also had an I Am Denton contest within their program, because that's what this contest is all about, is capturing the essence of our city through characters. People characters, pet characters, architectural characters. It's every person's individual telling of the story of Denton. So it's going to be really good. Each film's only 30 seconds to a minute long. So doesn't take up a whole lot of time. The whole awards show should be over by about 7:30, 7:40, after which our primary sponsor, Thin Line Film Festival, will be showcasing a documentary, 75-minute long documentary called Chasing Ice. And it is about the glaciers. It should be a really great documentary, and you can get tickets for that for only $8. Check it out at thinlinefilmfest.com. And then we're going to conclude National Tourism Week on Friday at the Travel Information Center up in Gainesville. That's one of the 10 state travel information centers that are at key points of entry for Texas. And we're going to be up there, and DentonRadio.com is going to be sponsoring that event. We're bringing a few bands up there, a few singers actually, singer-songwriters are going to be singing and showcasing the musical talent and what we're most known for, which is our music, DentonRadio.com. All of you artists out there that give us the uniqueness that is solely ours and no one else's. So it's going to be a good week, and take a nod when you see somebody that's a visitor from out of town. Speak to them, be friendly. Man, are we thankful for them. They do a lot for our economy. That's my show for today. See you next week.
There you have it. That was this week's episode of Discover Denton. A big thanks to Kim Phillips of the Convention and Visitors Bureau. Another big thanks to Gravity Feed for providing the intro and outro music. We really do have the best intro and outro music in all of radio. I'm Jake Laughlin, your host. Join us next week where we will be bringing you more highlights of our original and independent city. And in the meantime, go enjoy Denton.